Peace. Yeah. Think fast. Want to speak about color magic. Now, magic in general, sometimes, I even say sometimes, but they give this definition or this vibe that it's something that's so, not say hard to define, but that, it's a terminology that's so big and like, oh, magic. Well, it consists of. I mean, magic in essence is just the power of our thoughts to manifest into the physical. You know what I'm saying? And there's different levels to that. You know what I'm saying? And with color magic, I'm thinking about how colors are used to influence a certain outcome of a situation. You know, but one of the reasons why I brought it up because I thought about how the popular lipstick color, and high heel color is red. The red heels, or I think about a old Martin episode, like he wanted Gina to put on the red high heels. You know what I'm saying? Because he's feeling the high heel vibe, the red high heels, and also the red lipstick. Now, of course, thinking of the lips, the lips. Let me just get back to the colors. The red color is to stimulate the root chakra. Now, whether a lot of people using it today don't really know what they're doing when they're putting on, or especially the females, but anybody using the color red, is tapping into that root chakra. And the reason why the red is used for high heels and lipstick is because it's also provoking the sexual energy, and more so in the male. Like, say for instance, of course the root chakra is going to deal with some of the feminine sexual energy, but most of the feminine sexual energy is in the sacral chakra, and it's almost placed where her genital, where the basis of her genitals is. The sacral chakra is more so it's one above the root chakra, so like one above, like right around the navel. And that's the area of the female's ovaries, and the wound and all that is higher up compared to the male genitals, where in essence the basis of our genitals hangs outside of us. In essence, what is in that lower root chakra. So the females wearing the red lipstick and the red high heels is also to attract the males, but also to amplify the sexual energy within that situation. And I think about how just different situations where wearing a certain color could influence a certain outcome or provoke a certain influence. Like, I think about if you're trying to get somebody, and this again, there's no good and bad, so just different scenarios, for lack of a better word, for not even gonna say good or bad, but just different situations. No matter which way you're trying to sway something, I just thought about, like, you trying to get some information about somebody and you want them to be, truthful in this situation. What you would do is wear the color blue. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, blue and maybe a little bluish green, to add that heart chakra, higher heart vibration. So maybe that person will speak from the heart instead of lying. So if you're going around somebody who you're trying to get to be, to share some truthful information with you, or you're trying to get them to just share some information in general, or be truthful, you would wear the color blue going around them, to stimulate that throat chakra, because that's their, being around that color. The color has the vibration in general. So even if somebody's not necessarily looking at it, the color is its color itself, you know what I'm saying? And which that make me think, would the color still affect, say for instance, somebody blind? But I would say it probably wouldn't have as strong of an effect, because they can't see it, so it doesn't affect them on that level. But again, because the color just gives off a vibration in general, it still will have some type of effect. But it's also different ones. You're trying to you got a seminar or something where we trying to raise vibrations. So we're gonna ask everybody to wear purple. You know what I'm saying? Because purple, the violet is a high vibration, so it'll help, raise our vibration to a higher level just by wearing that color. you want to stimulate, and two, this color magic works for yourself as well, which I always spoke to that. Like if you're feeling like you're lacking creativity, you're lacking confidence, then you should wear the color, wear yellow, in some cases orange, but more so yellow or golden yellow, and also eating foods that are associated with that as well. But just for the sake of talking about color magic again, like wearing certain colors to provoke or influence a certain energy. So again, the red lipstick and the red high heels, is to provoke that sexual energy in the person of the opposite sex, to 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 amplify that sexual energy within, and I guess on another scale, if you're a male, trying to induce that vibration within a female, you will wear the orange. The orange is with the sacral chakra, so you wear the orange colors to kind of provoke, that sexual energy within the female. That's why I was going to a place where I was like, well, the good or the bad, because to a certain extent, influencing others or having an aim to influence others could have malicious intent at times. That's the word I rather use. No good or evil, but you got maliciousness and kindness in essence. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looking to do some type of harm and somebody looking to do some type of help, but it's no good or bad. Either the person that's trying to harm you is doing no right or wrong act. The person that's trying to help you is doing no right or wrong act. It's all just is what it is. But definitely, the color magic definitely is something to deal with and work with. And again, it's just like I'm trying to think of another example. I said to speak from the heart vibe, use a root chakra vibe. That's basically it. If you was trying to, that's basically it. I'm trying to find different little scenarios to bring up, to just show as an example. But that's basically it. That's me just trying to, But the red, again, the red lipstick and the red high heels is to provoke that root chakra vibe. As a matter of fact, I also spoke to this. I got an older video where I spoke about how sports teams, like how the colors they choose and the colors they wear go into, how they perform on the field and what goes into the way they, the vibration that they carry when they're out there playing. It has a lot to do with the colors of their team as well, like the Lakers, the yellow confidence, that confidence solar plexus and the purple crown chakra. So they out there with with confidence, and they tapping into higher realms. At least that's what the colors give off. Think about the Bulls. Michael Jordan, the red color. That courage, fearlessness. Going out there and hitting the last shot. Night in and night out. And of course, that goes to Michael Jordan personally. But again, that's that's the color. That color you could see probably whether it was in him ending up on that team because of their red color or vice versa. However, but his fiery energy, went with the red color of the uniforms. That's all different aspects. Matter of fact, you got the Papa Legba energy, dealing with the black and red for Allen Iverson. Opening doors with the colors. The colors associated with Papa Legba, and that's the energy of his game, crossing over. Papa Legba is dealing with the crossroads, you know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson opened the doors for a lot of, young black males playing the game, for them to be themselves. Papa Legba opened the door for people to access certain energies, you know what I'm saying? So that correlation, matter of fact, AI was number 3, Papa Legba number 3. Just all different examples of the way the energy works, but that's basically it as far as with the color magic dealing with the clothing. Because one of the main ones I thought about though was like that was kind of like more of my own little download in essence with the wearing the color blue. Like if you're going around somebody that likes to lie all the time and you know, of course you shouldn't even be going around that person, but let's just say, you in some form or fashion, something has your path has it to where you have to cross paths with this person that likes to lie a lot or whatever the case may be. So you wearing blue would kind of provoke that that throat chakra vibe of being truthful and expressing yourself and communicating on a more truthful platform in a more truthful manner. And also to add to that a little more magic, but this is aromatherapy magic. Also with wearing the blue, wear eucalyptus and lemon, and that amplifies the vibration of somebody feeling at ease when they talk to you, and also it amplifies the vibration of somebody wanting to be more truthful when they're talking to you as well. So that's another thing that goes into it. But again, it's just certain magic. Matter of fact, you're going into a job interview and you want the people to be confident, confident about hiring you, and wear the color yellow, and that yellow is gonna affect their chakra regardless of they're conscious of it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you wear yellow, and and what's funny is gonna be working on you, and then in essence the yellow is gonna be working on them, and then it also builds it up into your energy, amplifying as well, because as you're getting amplified by the yellow color and the confidence starting to kick into you, that'll also rub off onto that person too. So it's the color, then your energy, it all goes into it. uh Trying to think, going somewhere where the vibes are pretty, let's say the vibes is very trying to find a good way to, like, it's a lot of negative vibes in this area, or a lot of negative vibes that will come from this certain person you got to deal with. When I say got to, I'm just using that as the example, because you don't have to deal with anybody that you don't have to deal with. But we are on our spiritual growth, and there's some people that some little demons or things that we have to face that we hadn't faced, and it may come off as something negative or a negative experience. So that's why I'm bringing it up, because at this point nobody should feel that they have to deal with anybody negative. Like, you don't have to deal with anybody you feel you don't have to deal with, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? But again, just for the example of what I'm speaking on, so you will wear the color black, you will wear all black when you're going around that person, to kind of help, protect your energy, but also kind of it'll give a little subconscious influence on their being. Because again, the matter of fact, that's subconscious influence where they may not be conscious of it, but their soul, their subconscious seeing the color and resonating with the vibration of that color. It's not consciously like, all right, they wearing the color black, so I'm gonna be less negative. Nah, it's a subconscious thing that that's being worked on. Again, symbols, and a color is a symbol within itself. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you think about like raise the white flag, that is not necessarily the flag. I mean, of course the flag is the symbol as well, but the colors are the symbols as well. So that's basically it. Just wanted to share that with y'all. And again, that's everything is neutral till you use it to however you want. So again, there's no good or bad to dealing with colors to influence a certain energy or vibration or a certain outcome of a situation. That's just you using your magic. Again, the magic, just the ability of knowing, all this thought, and that thought manifests, and that everything you do is magic, like indirectly, in some form or fashion. You're dealing with some type of some type of energy that's manifesting on a magical level. Having children is magic. Taking the sperm and the egg and making a human being, that's magic. But peace, happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now.